Ladies and gentlemen, once again we welcome you to the Bloomington Ice Gardens for today's boys varsity hockey game between the Wildcats of Waconia High School and the Eagles of Bloomington Kennedy. It's time to meet the starting lineups, beginning with our visitors, the Wildcats. Starting in goal, number 42, Matthew Johnson. On defense, number 3, Alex Steffen. And number 26, Ryan Molinard. On the wings, number 8, Zach Sorensen. And number 9, Charles Vossick. And the starting center, number 19, Brett Siddon. The assistant coaches for the Wildcats are Brian McCollum, Burley Beal, Charlie Smothers, Joe Jackson, and Mark Schiffman. The head coach is Anthony Reynolds. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to meet the home team, your Kennedy Eagles. Starting in goal, number 1, Dominic Walton. On defense, number 5, Logan Dozian. And number 12, Nate Vodovnik. On the wings, number 7, Jack Manning. And number 29, Tyler Jost. And the Eagles starting center, number 3, Nick Manning. The assistant coaches for the Eagles are Zalmer Rose, Jess Johnson, and Jimmy Morozic. The head coach is Mr. Nick Hanrahan. Ladies and gentlemen, we would please ask that you would face the east end of the arena where you see the flag as we honor our flag and country with the playing of our national anthem. Gentlemen, please remove any headwear. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to remind you that this game is being covered live by new educational media outlets.
Welcome to Hockey Saturday here in Bloomington. Your Kennedy Eagles host Waconia, the Wildcats. Brand new to the Metro West Conference here. This afternoon, I'm Paul Fournier. I'll be bringing you all of your game coverage. Sorry about the late delay on getting us in here. We had a bit of a last-minute cancellation misread on an email, so we do come into this game right now. Waconia just got a 5-minute major penalty. It looks like also a game misconduct here. Not sure what happened, because we were changing everything out. So Kennedy on the 5-minute power play. Kennedy 2-7-1 coming into the game. Nice couple quick saves there by the goaltender Matthew Johnson, starting in net for the Wildcats. Kennedy 2-7-1. Played last night, lost 3-0. So not even a 24-hour break for them. Waconia coming in as 3-7-0. They last played Thursday against Southwest Christian / Richfield. That co-op, they lost 9-0. So both teams at the bottom of the Metro West Conference standings, but both with some wins and a good matchup here today. Right now with Kennedy, Aiden Siddons. And coming up the side here is that would have been Josh Brandt. Brandt with it, he's passing around right now. Nick Manning. Manning around the back of the net. Out there to Brandt. Brandt stumbles, loses it. 2-on-1 chance here for the Wildcats. Comes across, nice deflection there by Manning, Nick Manning. Manning does clear, nice defensive play there. Waconia again trying to kill a 5-minute major penalty that went to Lucas Nessa, junior defenseman. Serving the penalty in the box is number 28, who is not listed on the roster right now. I'll see if I can get a name for him. So Kennedy here with it right now. Getting it going for Kennedy right now, number 29, Tyler Jost. Jost comes down, gets across the blue line. Looking for some help behind him. He had Luke Dozian. Back to Jost. Jost with it, walks in, shot, off the pad, goal! Tyler Jost with the goal puts Kennedy up 1-0. 5:08 left here in the first period. Sounds like they will give the goal actually to Nate Vidovnik. Must have touched it in at the very end. We'll get the official read here from the house announcer, Bruce Tempty. But Kennedy up 1-0. Most of the way through this first period. So they gave it to Parker Magnuson with the goal. So I take that back. Parker Magnuson on the goal, senior forward. With the puck right now is Josh Brandt. Brandt comes down. He dropped it off there to Logan Dozian. Over there with it, Jost. Jost going back for it. Line switch here, quick switch for the Wildcats. Jost with it. Brings around the back of the net. Drops it down to himself. Jost over to Dozian. Back to Jost. Walking in on that shot was number 13. That's Clayton Deutsch. down, played off sticks of the goaltender. So here comes Kennedy, another head of steam. Vodovnik, he's got one goal, or I believe the assist, but shot on save there again. Nice save by Matthew Johnson. Face off to Johnson's right. One there by the Eagles. Shot from the point. Comes out. Shot was wide. Brandt with it. Comes around. Vodovnik. Back to Nick Manning. Vodovnik over to Brandt. Brandt down to Jack Manning. Puck out in front of the goaltender. Thought it was behind him. Quickly behind the net with it. That's Roman Hauk. And does not get in. Goes down. 15 seconds left on the power play. 2:50 left in this first period. Kennedy up 1-0 on a power play goal. But again, a major penalty. A goal does not negate the penalty as a regular power play would. And back to full strength are the Wildcats. And back up the side here for the Wildcats. Shot on. Looked like that shot came from Brett Siddons. Take a look here. Believe that was the goal. So that put Kennedy up 1-0 right there. 2:10 left here in the first. Bouncing puck over the goaltender. In net for the Eagles is Dominic Walton, the sophomore. Shot on pad save. Coming back around. Kennedy, a team with a lot of talent, getting into their groove here about midway through the season. Got a couple wins in a tournament over the New Year's break. Shot on there from Danielson, Elijah Danielson. Couple right before the break, they played Southwest Christian, a team that at one point was ranked in the top 10 in the state. They tied them 2-2. Shot on there, nice save in the breadbasket. On the shot was Roman Hauk. Face off, won by the Eagles. Logan Dojan around the back, loses the puck, picked up there again by Kennedy. John Cotty. I do apologize if I'm mispronouncing names. I have not gotten a pronunciation yet. It's again, a last minute change in today's production. In Waconia, one of the new teams to the Metro West Conference, along with New Prague and Orono. Face off. Comes out to center. That's Vodovnik. Drops it in, doesn't get anything going. 45 seconds left here in the first period. Shot on short angle. Bounces off the left side of the goal post. Came up here, played up by Dojan. Logan Dojan drops it back for number 7. Number 13. That was Clinton Deutsch. Jersey folded up and couldn't see the exact number here. 15 seconds to go. Period number 1. Kennedy up 1-0. Kennedy, nice defensive play there. Breaks it up here. 5 seconds to go. And that will do it for the end of the first period. Kennedy up 1-0. They're gonna negate that icing whistle as the clock was about to expire, I think. That's exactly what they're gonna do. So we'll be back here for the second period in just a few minutes on BEC-TV.
If doctors, nurses, and grocery store clerks can wear a mask for 10 or 12-hour shifts, you can wear a mask for an hour or less when you go to the store. Do your part. Mask up, America.
And welcome back here. Second period about to start. Kennedy up 1-0 over Waconia in this Metro West Conference matchup. We'll take a quick look at some highlights here in the first period. Take a look here. Early on, Kennedy putting a lot of pressure on the goaltender for Waconia. That's Matthew Johnson. Lots of saves. A total of 11 in the period, and right there, Kennedy puts their only goal of the game on the board. And that was on a major penalty. So that is where we stand, 1-0. And then again, right at the end, Kennedy still just putting all the pressure on these Wildcats. And as I was mentioning before, Kennedy coming in 2-7-1 overall. They're 0-4 in the conference. 2 wins that they had were in the Kiwanis Hockey Festival at the Graham Arena. They lost to Albert Lee on the first night, but they came back fighting the next 2 days. They took on Rochester Lords, won 7-0 there. And then they took on Laverne on the 30th and won 7-2. And then they tied Southwest Christian up before the holiday break. So there's how they stand. We'll take a look at Waconia's schedule in the next break here. We get ready. We are on. Coming up the side here is Zachary Sorensen with the puck for the Wildcats. Sorensen across ice, dropped in by Brett Sidden. Again, I do apologize. We had a very last minute change in our broadcast crew and everything, and last minute I ended up having to come in and announce the game. So we do apologize about that, but we're making everything work today. So we look here at Waconia's schedule. They started out hot. They got their 3 wins in their first 5 games. They have wins over Winona, Cotter, Wyndham, and Litchfield Dassel, Cokato. So those were their 3 wins again early on in the season. Waconia did not play in a holiday tournament, so they had a couple weeks off right before the holiday break. Again, they just played on Thursday, lost to Southwest Christian at home. Waconia with it, shot on there, pad save, weird bounce, came back, Kennedy quick to pick it up. Shot on, I get another save. Kennedy trying to clear it, does a good job there, gets it out, but Waconia drops back in. Waconia changing up their skaters. A couple new skaters for the Eagles. Kennedy trying to get a fast break tipped at mid-ice. Down with it right now, was battling for it for the Eagles is number 19. That's Tate Christensen. As that puck goes down and back for icing. So face off here. Goaltender for Kennedy tonight, as I mentioned earlier, Dominic Walton. Each goaltender getting playing time this year as he makes a nice save. Dalton with the majority of the minutes, but the slightly better save percentage with a .835 save percentage. Luke Skophammer, the other goaltender for Kennedy. He's got an 80% save percentage. And here we go, Kennedy coming up. Ryan Butala loses the puck there. Nick Manning gives it up, loses it. Gavin Brink, number 5 for the Wildcats, takes it. Now with it, number 23, Chase Melky, and just gets it out just far enough. Goaltender plays it, no icing. With it right now, that's Alex Steffen. High puck up center, on sides. I believe they now whistle offsides right there at the very end. Skaters just across the line. Vasek, Charles Vasek, who I believe was the one getting that call. And thank you to all the viewers out there. And today's production is one of our few that is pretty much 100% student run. Student volunteers running all the equipment, making all the decisions on the production end today and running the cameras as they do most weeks. Loose puck here played by Tyson Wise. Wise shoots it on, goes wide left of the goaltender. Now coming back with it, Kennedy off to Manning, Jack Manning, around the back, save by Johnson. Crashing the boards there, Tyler Jost. Trying to see if maybe he gets a bouncing puck and can put it in. Face off to Johnson's left. Won by the Eagles. Puck shot deflected. And in between a whole bunch of skaters right there, just outside the face-off circle. Coming away with it are the Wildcats, and short-manned were they, so they dump it in. Now they get a little bit of help back there. Kennedy's defense doing a great job pulling them off. Another dump in, get a couple fresh skaters here for the Wildcats. Loose puck out front, number 20, that's Aaron Hayes. With it now, that's Wise. Wise shot on, blocker save. Hayes drops it back for Steffen. Over there to Wise. And that will go down, and that will be icing. So we will have a face-off in Matthew Johnson's section off to his right. And then for Waconia, Johnson's gotten all the playing minutes, according to the Hockey Hub. We have one other goaltender dressed, but Johnson doing an outstanding job keeping this a one-goal game, keeping the Wildcats right in it. Kennedy with it right now. Get something going. Magnuson way out, and that will go down for icing. So coming all the way back here to Walton's right. Face-off won by the Wildcats. Drop back. Put out in front centering, but bouncing puck keeps Walton on his feet. Face-off goes way of the Wildcats. Walking around the side there. Nice shot from Vasic. Penalty coming up here on the Eagles. And I believe this will be Waconia's first penalty or power play of the day. Logan Dojan going to the box. So let's see if the Wildcats are able to capitalize here on the power play and tie this game up. Now with it, Vasic. Kennedy tried to get it out, but played very cleanly and nicely at the line by the Wildcats. Penalty is holding. That will go down and around. Waiting behind the net is Brett Siddon. He's leading the charge here. One of the Eagles blew a tire back in front of the goaltender. Gives the Wildcats a chance for a much more odd man opportunity, and there's an offsides right there. Kennedy's defense being stout today. Again, Metro West Conference, a very tough conference. Teams with Chaska and Chan at the top. Chaska had been a team in the top 10 in 2A for a little bit of time. They got a couple losses. They're 8-4, 4-0 in conference. Chan right behind them, 3-1 in conference, 7-3 overall. Orono, a new team, 6-6 overall, 2-1 in the 2-1-1 in the conference. Then St. Louis Park, 2-1 in the conference, 3-6 overall. New Prague, 1-1. They are 4-5 overall. 4-5-1 overall. That puck goes over. We'll take a look at the rest of the standings here in a little bit. Centering attempt, nobody behind to do anything with. 48 seconds left in the penalty, 10 minutes left in period number 2. Kennedy up 1-0 here on a very warm Saturday, early afternoon, early evening, late afternoon, early evening at the Bloomington Ice Gardens. And thank you for watching our BEC-TV production of today's game. 20 seconds left here. Maybe the final chance for Waconia to get a goal here on the power play. Leading the charge, Colton Rake. He gets to the blue line, drops it down. Waconia changes 10 seconds. Waconia gets a nice steal behind the net. Shot out and blocked. Race on here for Kennedy. Kennedy had a trailer but couldn't do much with it. As a great defensive play there by Reich to disrupt it enough to not have that pass go back, and Kennedy another shot and save. Roman Hauk right behind to try to tap it in. Shots on goal, 16 for Kennedy, 11 for Waconia. And again, the back half of the Metro West has Jefferson, Benilde, who has not played a conference game yet this year, but they are 7-4 overall, and they are now in the top 10. They had a slow start. And then Waconia above Kennedy. Waconia 0-2 in conference, Kennedy 0-4. But overall records, they are tight. Whoever wins today will take that spot. And again, two very equal teams on the ice. It's not teams like Benilde where you get all the talent versus a team with some good talent but just not the high quality stuff. Teams that stay true to their teams. And their schools. So Kennedy with it, 8 minutes left to go here in period number 2. Coming up about halfway through this game. Leading the charge for the Eagles, Jack Manning. Bouncing puck goes right behind the net. With it now Nick Manning. And Nick walks it in, save. Puck comes way out from the blue line. Jost looked like he was going to do something with it, but decided not to. Puck goes up and into the rafters for a stoppage. After today, Waconia goes home to see New Prague. And then on Thursday, they get a outdoor game at St. Louis Park. Kennedy had one of those earlier this year, I believe. Played at St. Louis Park. Another save there for Johnson. So those are the next two games for. And then next Friday they have Chaska. So tough little stretch here for the Wildcats. And then next Tuesday, the 18th, they will be back here at the Ice Gardens to take on Jefferson. And Kennedy coming back. Getting something going here is number 11, Magnuson, Parker Magnuson. He comes down, has a chance, loses his skate, lost his skate grip on the ice and fell down. Had a chance to make it, drop the puck off to another trailing player and couldn't make it happen. Goes around, new line comes out for Waconia. Kennedy plays it up, touched in. Brennan Kevney, number 24. 6:25 to go here, period number 2. Luke Dozian shot on from the blue line. And that puck will come out, go down. Icing waved off. And here comes Kennedy. Had something but couldn't get anything to happen. Shot on off the blocker and into the netting goes the puck for another stoppage. Coming up schedule for Kennedy. They have another nice little break here. They got another week off. They play next Friday at St. Paul Highland Park. We saw them beat them last year when Highland Park came here to Bloomington. Then next Saturday, they have Orono on the 15th, and then after that they go to Chanhassen to take on the Storm. Next 3 games for Kennedy. So face-off coming up here to Walton's right. Face-off won by the Wildcats. Then they lose the puck right after. Coming up the side here for Kennedy was number 27, that's Roman Hauk. And battling for it right in front of the penalty box is number 17, Colin Bustos. Listed on the JV roster playing up this afternoon. Wraparound attempt, save. Shot there from Tyson Weiss. Zach Sorensen, number 8, with the fancy stick handling out center ice. Trying to get around a Eagle defender. Kennedy gains the puck, dumps it in. Kennedy does another change. 4:45 to go here, period number 2. Kennedy up 1-0. Puck behind, picked up there by Aaron Hayes. Battle along the boards. And coming out with it is Kennedy. Number 5, Logan Dozian with it right now. Dozian has Jost. Jost with it right now. Comes up, dumps it off to Nick Manning. Nick Manning coming down, drops it back to Jost, and then also had Logan Dozian in front trying to possibly sneak a puck past the goaltender, but that did unable to happen, and that goes down for icing. Face off here to the left of Johnson. Coming out with it right now, number 23, Chase Melky, and we'll have an offsides. Face off out in the neutral zone. .335 to go here, period number 2. That goes down again for icing. These two teams play again mid-February, or early February. February 8th, Kennedy will go out to Waconia. So that'll be another good, fun game to watch later on. Kennedy trying to get something going. Luke Dojan, shot on, pad save, big rebound there. No Eagle behind to put it away. Arid pass off the tip of the stick. And here comes the Wildcats one-on-one right now, number 23, Chase Melky. And Eagle defense gets back there. Melky quickly back there along with Brett Sidden. Big save by the Eagle. Goaltender goal! Shot on from way out. Colton Reich knots this game up just over the pad of goaltender Dominic Walton. Beautiful shot from way out. Goes in. 2:30 left to go here in the second period. And we're knotted up at 1. And I apologize, it's Colton Reek on the goal. Not Reich. Goal there knots us up, tied at 1 most of the way through this second period. 2:05 to go in the period. Take a look at the crowd on hand. Take a look here. Reek just way out and gets the goal. Puts it right past the goaltender. Shot on, pad save there from Johnson. Another cross ice, almost pass looking for a tip, and it was the Eagles. Kennedy's looking to take back the lead here. And quick, coming out firing on all cylinders after giving up the game tying goal. 1:40 to go here, second period. Been Hockey Saturday in Bloomington. Nick Manning back for the Eagles, along with what looks like to be Logan Dojan, number 5. And Jack Manning with it right now. And I take that back. The Wildcats had it. They're 1:08 to go. And that comes out center ice. Coming down, trying to get around the defender here. Waconia is number 9. That's Basic. Shot on, pad save, rebound there. 30 seconds to go here, period number 2. Still tied at 1. And that puck will go all the way down for icing. And get another whistle. Allow each team to change up who's on the ice. Face off to Walton's left. Won by Waconia. Arid pass off. Just a wobbling puck. Didn't get enough on it. 10 seconds to go here. And making one final charge here. Shot on, pad save, rebound. Blocked out by Kennedy. Another shot and then deflected by a Kennedy player out right in front of the Waconia bench. So at the end of 2, we're knotted up at 1 apiece. We'll be back here very shortly for the final period here on Hockey Saturday in Bloomington.
Myth. I can party with people as long as they don't have symptoms. That myth is false. As we've seen, up to 40% of people who have COVID-19 are asymptomatic and can pass it on to others. So I'd recommend avoiding any social parties, especially indoor ones. If you want to try to socialize but reduce your risk, I'd recommend meeting outside in small groups, continuing to wear a mask, and socially distancing from others if you can. Then together, we can keep COVID-19 out of school.
For ways to keep your community safe, go to backtoschooltogether.com.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, back here for the last period of today's Metro West matchup, tied at 1, Waconia and Kennedy. We'll take a look here at the second period highlights. And again, a lot of great goaltending play from both goaltenders, Dominic Walton and Matthew Johnson. Let's see a couple quick attempts there from Waconia, and then Kennedy trying to get something going, looking for a rebound and unable to get it. And again, Walton heads up play there. See later on the goal that did put that knotted the game up. Again, been a very physical game, and there's the goal. See right here, Reich from way out, almost to the blue line. Just put it right over the pad of the goaltender, Walton, and that's the difference here. So 1-1. The teams come back out onto the ice, and we'll see if we can determine a winner here in regulation on Hockey Saturday in Bloomington. Again, both teams at the bottom of the Metro West Conference. Kennedy 2-7-1, and Waconia 3-7. Both teams winless in conference play. Waconia has only played. This is Waconia's 3rd conference game. They've lost to Orono 5-4, and to Chanhassen 2-10. Kennedy. Find my papers. Has played Jefferson. They lost 2-5, and they lost 1-9 to Chaska. And they lost 1-6 to St. Louis Park. And that's all they've played in conference. Oh, and New Prague. They lost to New Prague to start the season off. New Prague, a newcomer to the Metro West, along with Orono and these Waconia Wildcats. That puck goes down for icing here. So that will bring the face-off over to Walton's right. Again, to apologize. At the start of the game, we had a last-minute cancellation because I misread an email, so you saw the game but didn't hear the game. But here we are now. Do a quick hats off to our students who have completely run the show, running everything in the production truck and all the cameras. Usually I'm back there to help guide them, and they were able to do it today all on their own. They wanted the challenge, and they took it. So hats off to the crew. Sophia Pearson, Andrew Grund, Grant Batchelder, and Adam. Last name I'm totally blanking on right now. But a great job by these 4 kids doing this production with very limited help, but they doing a great job. And blocked puck, brings the puck out. Kennedy tries to drop it in, doesn't do anything. Ryan Malari had it for a second. And bouncing puck right in front of the bench here, played by Kennedy's number 5, Logan Dojan. Shot on, puck does not actually make it to the goaltender. Dojan out to number 12, Vadovnik, Nate Vadovnik, with the shot and a great glove save by goaltender Johnson. Kennedy wins on the face-off and battling along the wall right in the corner. Only 2 penalties called all game today. One was a game miss, 5-minute major, and I believe a game misconduct to a Waconia player very early on. Kennedy got their goal on the power play towards the end, and then Kennedy had a holding call in the second period, and we're about to get the second penalty of the day. And I believe that's also going to be on Kennedy. Going to the box, Josh Brandt. 2 minutes. Pick for roughing. So face off here. So Waconia looking to be successful on their second power play. They are 0 for 1 today. So, again, a relatively cleanly played game by both teams. Loose puck right out in front. Pushed away, way out. But very clean play from both teams. Only 3 penalties, as I said. Bringing it down for the Wildcats. That's Wise. Wise over there to Reek. He scored the only goal for the Wildcats earlier. There's a save. .23 saves for Matthew Johnson and 19 for Dominic Walton for the Eagles. Blasted around off Logan Dojan's stick. And behind the net with it right now, here we go, Chase Melky. A couple players go down with it right now. Shot on from number 20. That's Aaron Hayes. Dojan asserting his dominance right in front of, helping his goaltender out. With it right now, number 20, Hayes. Dropped it off to number 21, who's not listed on the roster. I do apologize. That puck goes up and I believe into the Kennedy bench for a stoppage. 25 seconds to go on the power play for the Wildcats. .13:09 left in regulation. Puck just trickles past the stick of Ulrich, Jack Ulrich. Played behind the net, 6 seconds left on the penalty, and that will most likely clear it. Heads up play there by Nick Manning, trying to get something going for Kennedy. He got his stick on the puck there. He had a chance to go in all alone. Unfortunately, he's not. Manning and Manning right out front could not get the puck deflected out in front. Player goes down, gets right up. Couple players just blew a tire. With it right now is Jost, who had a chance to go on sides with it, but Deutsch blew a tire right at the blue line. Jost battling for it along with Deutsch. And Kennedy player goes down, and there's a penalty coming up for the Eagles. Going off will be Hayes. Hayes trying to get an explanation from the official. But it was a very clear trip. So Kennedy on the power play again, 1 for 1 today on the power play. Kennedy with it right now. Getting something set up here. 11:35 left in the game. Shot on from the point, off the stick right in front. Looking to put it away, Jack Manning. Coming around with it, Nick Manning. And played up into the armpit area of Magnuson. Over to Roman Hauk. Hauk drops it back there for Brandt. Brandt shot deflected by number 23, Melky. Puck goes down. Minute 15 to go here on the power play. One new skater for Kennedy. Here comes Jost. Jost gave it up to Deutsch. Deutsch dropped it in, and that will go down and cleared out. 1 minute to go on the penalty. Here leading the charge, number 5, Logan Dojan. It comes down, 40 seconds to go on the power play. Kennedy 1 attempt so far during this power play. Here comes Dojan. Dojan comes down, gets across the blue line. Dojan sets everything up here, over to Jost. Jost back to Dojan. Dojan shot on, pad save, and covered up. Right there looking to put it home was Luke Dojan. Taking on the face-off will be Jost. Kennedy wins the face-off, 19 seconds on the penalty. Dojan drops it back for Jost. Jost with it right now. 12 seconds, 11, 10. Jost shot on pad, save. Right in front there, again, number 22, Luke Dojan trying to put something away. Luke with it right now. 2 seconds, back out, power play's over. Logan with it. Logan shot on, pad save. Coming out of the box, number 20, Aaron Hayes. Wildcats back to full strength. Loose puck, balls, it goes in, Kennedy scores! 9:35. The puck hit about 4 players on the way in, so we'll see who they give the goal to here. We'll take a listen to the house announcer when they give it to him, but that loose puck just found the right angle and trickled all the way in. Take a look here. See, it kind of goes out. Shot on. And it looks like they might give that goal to Luke Dojan. He might have touched it at the last second right before it went in. But Kennedy up 2-1 right now. 9:20 to go here in period number 3. And I was correct. Dojan gets the goal, Luke. So right after the penalty expires, they get the goal. So 1 for 2 on the power play today. The Wildcats 0 for 1. And walking around the back, and what a great save and defensive play for the Eagles. Had basically a wide open net. A couple players go down. Coming across with it right now, Elijah Danielson. Danielson loses the battle, picked up by Siddons. Siddons leading the charge the left side. Siddons shot on, deflected up into the air. Played back by Wise. And here comes Logan, looking to get a goal as well. His brother has the last goal. Logan saucer pass just way too high to John Cody. And that puck will come out. And there's an icing. Or looks like icing call, right? But there's the big save. That almost tied it up right after Kennedy got their goal. Try to wrap it around Kennedy, does not get it. Looks like Deutsch on that attempt. Logan over to Vodovnik. Logan Dojan right now, waiting for his team to get onside, drops it back, delayed offsides, everybody touches up. And here come the Wildcats leading the charge. Wise. Wise goes down. Around the back, shoots out in front, loses it off the edge of the stick. Shot on from out number 26. Molinry. And again, I do apologize. I never was able to get a pronunciation sheet before the game as we had a last minute change in our broadcasting team. And here comes Kennedy one-on-one. Jost had a chance, getting back on defense quickly was Molinary, the 26 for the Wildcats. Jost with it, plays it up, touched up. Reek helps get it back and covered up for the whistle. 6:22 to go here in period number 3. Kennedy looking for win number 3. Waconia looking for win number 4. And their first win in conference play. Face off won by Kennedy. On the back right now, Lucas Nessa, number 10, had it. Shot on, bouncing puck goes wide to the right of the goaltender. Kennedy doing a great job putting a lot of pressure on. Right now, here's Nessa. Leaves off for Vasic, number 9. Waconia just trying to clear it, and Kennedy's offense doing a great job. keeping that puck in their zone, getting a lot of zone time. Shot out from the blue line, goes wide left. Looking for it now is Kevney, number 24 for Kennedy. 19 on 19, two players, both go down. And here come the Wildcats. Big hit, center ice penalty coming up, and I believe that's going to be a penalty on Kennedy. But we'll see, get the official call here. It looks like it will be a penalty on Kennedy. Luke Dojan, one of the captains, gets an explanation. Going to say 2 minutes for slashing, and it looks like one team is about to call a timeout. So didn't see which team it was. I believe it was Waconia. I think the official was motioning to him to see if that was what he was calling. But again, coming up for Waconia, after today they go home. They take on New Prague on January 11th. They have a road game Thursday the 13th at St. Louis Park. That's a 5:15 game. Then they have Chaska at home on the 14th. Again, a quick turnaround for them. And then they come back here on the 18th to take on Jefferson. So that's kind of their upcoming schedule. For Kennedy, after today, they have a week off. Essentially, they go out to St. Paul Highland Park next Friday, the 14th. Then they have Orono at home on the 15th. You can see that game right here on BEC-TV. And then they go to Chanhassen on the 18th. So tough schedules for both teams ahead. So 5:10 to go here in the game. 15 seconds off the penalty so far here, played out to number 26, Blarney. Kennedy up 2-1, getting their goal just a little bit ago. Luke Dojan on the goal. He is the one currently serving the penalty. Shot on number 26, and we get a whistle. There was a very early whistle from the official behind the play. Waconia trying to figure out why the whistle was blown, because that puck was very visible to everybody. But Waconia falls victim to a quick whistle there. That's been the first quick whistle so far today. They usually let players play on, so I believe the official also recognized that and said it, but play stopped when the whistle blows. Way out at the top. Shot on. Kick save! I think that was kicked in off the skate by accident. But we're knotted up here at 2. And we'll get the official call here in a second. But on the power play, so each team 1 for 2 on the power play. 4:29 to go. Puck was going to go wide right, but a couple of players were right there on that side, and it almost looked like it hit like the shin of a player and went in, but must have gotten the stick up just high enough to play it off of the stick. So they give the goal to Vacek, number 9. So here's a look at the goal. Comes up, and it happens so fast, you don't even see the puck go in. So Vacek with the goal here. Puck going down, icing waved off, playing it right now, Logan Dojan. Dojan drops it around back. Hayes for Waconia has it. or had it for a second. Now is Melky. Waconia now putting the pressure on 2-2. That was a very heads-up timeout called there by Waconia right before the power play. But each team 1 for 1. Jost with it. Jost with nobody else. But Jost had a chance. Took all 5 defenders on himself. Jost is a very tall kid, very big kid. Is able to handle it. They keep possession for right now. 3:25 to go. Tied up at 2. 3:20 to go in the game. In regulation right now. Kennedy with the puck. Here comes Jost. Jost loses his footing. Falls, gets the puck, keeps it himself here. Played out around to the center. Luke Dozian. He had the second goal for Kennedy. Shot on from Jost way out at the blue line. That goes wide left. Here comes Waconia. 2-on-4. A little tip out in front. Kennedy player blocks it with his chest. Here comes Luke Dozian. Dozian comes on, gets across the red line, drops in. Goaltender Matthew Johnson plays it. Keeps the icing off. Around the back there right now, Deutsch. Couple players playing for it. And there's a hand pass because Kennedy, number 19, Tate Christensen, touched it and brought it down and did not touch it first. Went right into the other skater's stick, so hand pass brings the face-off down to Walton's left. Even strength, 2:25 to go here in the game. Kennedy wins the face-off. And down, bringing it back. That's Reek, 13. The other goal for Waconia. Kennedy with the puck right now, and lose it. Tyler Wise. Wise over there. The rosters that I were given were as of December 2nd. So there are some players I do not have that are playing that I don't have listed for. Battle for the puck down there. Jost takes a hit, a push to Hayes. Hayes looking for a penalty, but again, physical game, and we got a player down for Waconia, number 13. That's Reek, and Reek isn't getting up. I don't know. And that he is not getting up right now. Lots of trainer for Kennedy coming out onto the ice. It's Jesse Newell. And did not see what happened there, but all of a sudden a player went down. So will they attend to Reich on the ice right now? We are going to take a quick break. We'll be back once he is back up. We'll be back on BEC-TV. And we're back. Colton Reich assisted off the ice after a scary injury. We hope the best for him. Coming in quickly for Waconia, Batchik. But shutting the door was Dominic Walton. 1 minute to go in regulation. 2-2 is the score. Two very equal teams battling it out today. And each team with 2 penalties. Each team 1 for 2 on their respective power plays. 2 goals scored here in the third period, 1 for each team. And here comes Kennedy. Jack Manning looking for Nick Manning. 40 seconds to go here in regulation. And that puck played down. Nobody for Kennedy was back quickly, but Brett Siddons with the puck right now for Waconia. 25 seconds to go here. Regulation, shot on. Hit a defender out front. Kick save there by the goaltender, Walton. Kennedy trying to clear it out of the zone. Another kick save, and there's the whistle. "15 seconds to go. Regulation. If it does end in a tie at the end of the regulation, they will take a quick break. And we will come back and play, I believe it's an 8-minute overtime period, sudden death. And that's exactly what will happen. So as we wait the few minutes here before they get ready to drop the puck for overtime, we'll take a look here at the third period highlights. And again, very physical battle. Both goaltenders doing great jobs today, keeping both of their respective teams in it. There's Walton. You saw Johnson before, and again, Kennedy coming at Johnson from all angles. And there's the loose puck that gets tipped in at the very end by Luke Dojan, and coming back later. Again, all around just high quality play, and that was a quick whistle that did not go Waconia's way. Everybody saw the puck except for the one official, and there's the goal that tied the game up. That went to Charles Vachik. So again, 2-2 is the score. Both teams looking for their first conference win. Saves for Kennedy, 28 on 30 shots on goal to him. Waconia has 26 saves on 28 shots. So again, equal teams both ways. Kennedy playing to 1 tie already this year. So they've played in 1 overtime game. Waconia has not. But again, these two teams again will face off on February 8th. Goaltenders will switch sides as they would for a normal period. And we'll get ready to go here for this final 8-minute sudden death overtime period. And before overtime started, Colton Reich assisted off the ice. Colton Reich just skated back out and is now back on the bench with the Waconia Wildcats. Most likely won't see him again tonight, but he is back out there. Waconia doing a great job trying to get something going. Here comes Kennedy, Nick Manning. Nick Manning trying to do a lot on his own. Loses the puck out in front, and loose puck picked up by, was shot on by Jack Manning, deflected way out. Tyler Jost defending behind the net, trying to get the puck back in their zone. Logan Dozian keeps it in, battling along the wall there. Jack Manning. Played back. And down. Goes back there to Luke Dozian. Dozian drops it off. Kennedy had a player at the line, number 23, John Cody, and if the pass was on his stick, he had a chance for a one-on-one opportunity with goaltender Johnson. 6:30 to go here in overtime. No shootouts, no second or third overtimes in the regular season. So game ends, it would be in a tie. Couple shots on there from Aaron Hayes. Nice save by Walton. Shot on off the face-off. Saved by Walton. Right out in front was Captain Tyson Wise. And 6:19 to go. 2-2 is the score. We're in overtime right now. Kennedy has a chance here, bringing it up. Jack Manning. Manning has Jost with him. Manning loses the puck into the far corner. Around the back, Jost. Shot on score! Kennedy wins! Scoring the goal, Nick Manning! And it was gonna take a wild goal, I think, to win this game. Nick Manning from right out front puts it past goaltender Johnson, who has played outstanding today. Both goaltenders have played outstanding. Teams greet each other in a not normal fashion way, but they do congratulate each other. Even strength. A minute 57 into overtime. Kennedy wins here on Hockey Saturday in Bloomington in overtime. So, coming up for Kennedy, they will take on St. Paul Highland Park next Friday at Highland Park. Next Saturday, they are back home at 3 p.m. for a game against Orono. And then next Tuesday, they have a road game at Chanhassen. For Waconia, they go to they go home to take on New Prague on Tuesday the 11th. They go to St. Louis Park on the 13th for a 5:15 puck drop. The 14th, they get Chaska, so it's going to be a tough bout for both teams. Kennedy together on a victorious night here. 3-2, Kennedy wins in overtime over Waconia. Again, hats off to our entire student production. They ran the entire show top to bottom without myself to kind of guide them in the truck. They did a great job, and again, hats off to the entire crew of tonight's game. Students, completely student production. So hats off to the students. Kennedy wins 3-2 in overtime here on Hockey Saturday in Bloomington.